this is living the dream. This is what I was long dreaming about, and now it's here.
Overall, I'm really thankful for this process. A year ago, I was in a very busy job, and now a year later, well, here we are in a beautiful villa, having a sabbatical, really enjoying life. Well, my name is Dries Mulder, and for the last 24 years I worked in the finance industry, especially in real estate investment funds. This year I'm taking a sabbatical, so really gonna enjoy Crete a lot this year.
My name is Amanda, and I worked at the same industry as Dries, and yeah, also taking a sabbatical, so we can both be here a lot and enjoy this beautiful place. I think when we were first came here, well, the first time when we came here to visit houses and to see houses, it was in January 2025.
I think immediately we felt at home with the area and the culture, the people. Really loved being here.
Yeah.
And to be honest, when we were at home looking for a house, it started a bit as a spreadsheet exercise, maybe more from me than from Amanda, working with spreadsheets. I really looked at like which place in Europe has a lot of sunshine, you can go there in winter as well, has the facilities, not only beach but a lot more than beach, like culture, villages, and from that we decided, well, let's look at houses in Crete. And I think as soon as we got here to the area of Trinity Hills project, yeah. I think that's where it flipped from being a spreadsheet exercise to like a matter of the heart, where you say, well, okay, the spreadsheet matches, but we love it here, we like it here, we feel at home, and ultimately you need to make the decisions with your heart, not with your spreadsheet.
Yeah.
When we started like just looking at websites of different brokers and the real estate offering here in Crete, I found the website of Elxis and found this project through them. I really loved the pictures already, but yeah, didn't immediately think this is the right villa. Only when we got to the area itself and saw the villa, that's where we fell in love with it. We visited the fair in the Netherlands on second homes. Yeah. So a lot of brokers from Curacao, Germany, Austria, Greece, they're all gathered in one place trying to market their product. And I attended one of the workshops from someone from Elxis who presented on how it is to buy a home in Greece. And what really struck me as being different to all the other brokers on the fair is that Elxis has a very down-to-earth mentality. A lot of the other brokers were really trying to push their product, trying to sell it. And I think with Elxis it was really more, well, we'll explain you the steps. We also tell you the downsides, we'll tell you the upsides. But you need to contact us if you're really interested. They really left it with me without pushing. And personally, that is something I really like. And once we had the first video interview with Elxis on, we want to look at houses in Crete. It was that same mentality of not being pushy, but really nice people, professional, really trying to listen to us and what we needed. So I think that was really pleasant.
Yeah, it was always, to be in contact with Elxis, it was always very open, not push not pushy or very, very helpful, very, very thoughtful. Yeah, they really wanted to give us the bigger picture from the island, from the possibilities, from the several projects. And also houses that are already there, or how do you say that they are already built, or yeah, and the new projects as well. So they really set up the bigger picture for us, so that we could decide what fits us and our values. And we had a very good feeling about it.
In my work in real estate in the last 24 years, I've done purchases and projects in Spain, in Italy, in Germany, in the UK, like across Europe. So I know the differences in legal systems, and I know the frustrations people have in certain countries to actually get paperwork done. So I kind of prepared for the worst in Greece, and I thought, well, this is going to be a lot of delays, a lot of stamps, a lot of additional paperwork. But I think the help of Elxis to navigate us through the process worked really well. And I must say, overall, the purchase process, the notary, the insurance, the bank transfers, it all went really smooth, no problems at all.
We went here to visit it, and we're stepping into the house, and it was like, it was the wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember getting to Trinity Hills. Some of the villas were already almost finished, as in the doors were there, the windows were there, the tiles was already there. And when we first saw this villa, it was like 50% done. So the walls were there, the basic of the swimming pool was there, but you had to really visualize on, well, how would the bedroom look like, how would the kitchen look like. But yeah, we looked at some of the other villas that were like 75%, 90% done to get a bit of an impression. And it was really high standard. And compared to some of the other construction sites, this site was already, it looked really clean and organized, as if this construction company knew what they were doing.
Well, the name of this property is Villa Pearl of Crete. And it is because it's it's our pearl. We found it.
Yeah.
And I think it's nice to also mention that it's really on Crete. Because we love the island as well, and we love it more and more every time we visit it. For us it was really this special place, and I think a pearl is also very special. So my favorite day at the Pearl is I wake up and I get my mop and I go outside the terrace downstairs. It's a very nice terrace. And if the sun is coming up and you see the sea, I do some yoga over there. And when I'm done, I'm going upstairs and I go for a swim. Then I grab my breakfast and spend the morning lying on the sunbeds and enjoying the beautiful view. And after I go for a walk around here, I love to do that, or I walk from here to the sea. Actually, it's quite easy. And then lunch there or together, or...
Yeah, my perfect day here is really waking up slowly, having a cup of coffee. The thing I love to do in the morning is open the windows. I take my newspaper on my iPad, sit outside and just look at the view, then read the newspaper. Really start the morning in a very relaxed way. Quite often Amanda goes to the beach a bit earlier than I do, and then I join her later, or we have lunch together on the beach. And in the evening we typically find like a taverna somewhere here in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And just have a very relaxed day, enjoy the food, enjoy the nature. I think that would be my perfect day. So really simple, enjoying life.
Yeah, well, the difference between the Netherlands and here is, of course, we do live still in still in the Netherlands. So that is, yeah, where you have your responsibilities and your work and everything is happening. And here you really could see it from a distance, and so that and yeah, it's much more quiet over here. We have. Yeah, so we hear the birds and it's so quiet here, and that's not at our house in the Netherlands.
I think also life feels a bit more personal to us. Like if you go to a shop here, then you explain what you need, and there's plenty of people in the shop to help you out. I think compared to the Netherlands, the shops are a lot bigger, but there's literally no one who can advise you or tell you what you need. And I think same in restaurants, like more and more restaurants in the Netherlands are really focused on the transaction. Like you pay money and they give you food, but there's hardly interaction, or even you order on your phone instead of ordering at a waiter.
Okay.
And here in Greece, it's really, you feel welcome in a restaurant, you have a bit of a conversation, a laugh, and if you go back to the same restaurant a week later, they recognize you, and it just feels a lot more, I would say, normal or personal. I really love that.
Yeah. Well, I think, well, do some homework beforehand, because it's in the end it's also a big island, so see what part will, well, attract you, or yeah, so do a bit of homework, have several options for houses, like a new project, an old project, something is building, what do you prefer? And yeah, I think also then visit the place, because to see it from a spreadsheet, or to be here, to feel the vibe, or see the numbers and the sentence or the options, it's totally different.
Overall, it's been a great process of buying the villa and being busy with furniture and getting to know the environment, and really looking forward to the next year exploring what Crete has to offer.